Hey friends, it's Lisa. Welcome and thank you for watching another one of my videos. So today's video, I am just going to talk about a few things that I had in 2018. This is kind of just a wrap-up video of things that I experienced in the last year. And maybe if I remember, I'll start talking about some of my things for 2019. So the first thing is probably the most obvious to me. If you know me personally, you already know what this is. And if you watch my videos, or if you have been watching my videos, you may already sort of know this. But I actually got a divorce this year. So I was married, and then I wasn't married, and I was living in a different state with that person. And then because life, I moved back to Pennsylvania to be with my family and my friends who I adore. And I got a new job in 2017. And so I was really looking forward to making 2018 a better year than my 2017. So 2018 started off okay, but there was just one problem. I was not legally divorced, and it stunk because it was this dark cloud, kind of like, like Pigpen or something from Charlie Brown. I just felt like there's just this cloud of muck around me the whole entire time. No matter what I did, I just felt crappy about myself. I just felt a little bit lost because I couldn't control the whole speed of the legal process, unfortunately. It was just, there was a lot of other cases in front of mine, and so I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and then finally in July, I got the notification that I was legally divorced. And in fact, I had been divorced for a couple weeks at that point, but I had just been notified, so that was kind of crazy. But once that happened, it felt like this weight had been lifted off my shoulders, and I felt so good and so happy and relieved, and all of those positive feelings that someone could feel, I was feeling them, believe me. So I guess that's the biggest thing, and that had also changed my life pretty much, because I was on this path and then something happened and now I'm on a new path, but it's actually where I should be, and I'm much happier here. So I'm sorry, I don't know like other eloquent ways to say what I'm saying, so just bear with me. Because I moved back to Pennsylvania, I had to get a new job, and I'm like dude, sorry, I'm getting so emotional, but it's like good emotional, but still emotional. So I was fortunate enough to get hired at a really great company back in 2017 when I moved back, and I love my job. I really do. Some people, they like their job or whatever, but I full-heartedly love my job. Out of all the jobs that I've had, professionally, this has been my favorite, and I feel like I'm getting the most out of it, and I also feel like I am able to give the most to it, which is a really great and fulfilling feeling. I have been able to travel for my job, particularly within the calendar year. I got to travel to Washington State, and I got to travel to Charlotte, and I got to take part in really cool experiences while I was in both of those trips. I do things within my local office community. I started a book club. I've helped with this building-wide picnic, and it was just things that brought me joy, but also I feel like they're helping people, which is also good. I don't know. It also challenges me in ways that I haven't been challenged, and instead of just feeling like, oh, I go and I, whatever for 8 hours and then leave, I love it. So I have an awesome job. Thank you. That's great. I also, this year, I've been working on my confidence. So I mean, it's not official, or documented, but I feel like I have social anxiety. I feel awkward all of the time. I'm an introvert, and I know those two aren't, you know, mutually exclusive, but unfortunately they kind of work together all the time, and I just feel so... I don't always feel confident, but one of the things that I have worked on this year, and I do feel like I've gotten to a much better place than I have been ever, is my confidence level, and also being assertive and all of those things. So that has been great. I used that to go travel by myself, and that was the coolest because I have never gone on a trip by myself. I picked a location, bought the tickets, I went, I traveled, I didn't answer to anyone, I didn't have to, you know, compromise where people wanted to go or wanted to see. I got to do whatever I wanted. I went to restaurants, I got a table for one, which I would have never done in a million years. And I ordered whatever I wanted to order, and I even got, you know, I know I'm, you know, trying to eat better, but I got like crazy meals and crazy desserts, and I just went crazy. But it was amazing. I went to top of mountains, and, you know, I went to little towns and I drove around, and it was so cool. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it just was amazing because you learn things about yourself when you're traveling by yourself that I don't think you ever get a chance to learn when you're just either with other people or just in your everyday life. And so, like I said, I would have never traveled by myself before, and then this year I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And already for 2019, I think I might go somewhere else. And I'm really excited for that. Some of the other things that I have done in 2018, especially since I got divorced, is I focused on me for a while. Actually, I mean, I'm still focused on me, but I don't mean that in a conceited way, but I just mean I'm looking at my physical health, and I'm just looking at my whole being in a way that I had never looked at before. And I'm really happy where I am right now. So I went to Weight Watchers, and I rejoined back in July, and I have been going every week. I don't go to church, but I go to Weight Watchers, and I put my butt in that chair and I listen to my leader like they are a religious figure, I guess. I don't know. I don't go to church. I just said that. But, you know, and my other members are kind of just like, those are my people. And it's been a huge part of my life over the last 5-6 months. The other thing that I have discovered is Orangetheory. I've talked about it in some other videos, but I love it. It is something that I never thought that I would ever do, ever. I would watch videos of it and think, that's crazy. Those people are, they're insane. It's too intense. And then I said, you know what? I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try it. And I tried it, and I felt like I got my ass kicked to me, but I loved it, and I signed up. And I've been going, with the exception of maybe like a few times, you know, where I was out of town or I was really sick, I've been going multiple times a week, and it's something that I crave now. I feel bad if I don't go. It's something that has changed me because I'm stronger than I've been in a very long time, and it's also helping me get to be a better me physically. It's a unique workout every single time I go. I never get bored, and it also goes into that whole confidence thing that I might have probably have just been talking about a few minutes ago, but I go there and I talk to strangers, and that's not something that I would do before. You know, I was very, very quiet until I got to know someone, but now I'm actually talking like an adult, And I think I'm making it sound more dramatic than it really is, but you know what I mean? Like, some people don't like talking to people. I actually like talking to people. I'm just petrified half the time to talk to people. And I feel like doing these activities and going on these experiences has allowed me to kind of get over some of that stuff. I am, with the exception of living at home, which is because I moved back, I'm financially independent. I own my own car. You know, I pay my bills. I do what I want. I have my dog. I give him a little life of luxury, you know? I mean, I think all dog owners give their dogs a life of luxury, but you know what I mean? It's just, I don't answer to anyone, which is amazing. And I'm fortunate enough to say, if I want something, I go out and buy it. You know? I don't have to scrimp and save, which I don't want this to come out the wrong way. Okay, let me rephrase that. You know what I mean? I'm not crazy and I don't just go buy crazy things and go, I'm not a shopaholic, but I don't have to say, oh, I can never get that. You know, like if I really want something, I'm fortunate enough that I can. So I feel like that came out the wrong way, but hopefully you get what I'm saying. And then also, I have been continuing my YouTube channel. So obviously I'm not a professional YouTuber, and I just do this as a hobby. I started it as an outlet because I had interest that my friends may have not shared with me, and I kind of felt like, okay, well, where can I go to see where other people with like-minded interests are? And then YouTube happened, and all of a sudden I started watching videos and thinking, oh, well, if that person can make that video, I can make that video. And so I started once with my cell phone in my one hand, flipping through a planner with the other hand on my bed, and that was my first video. And since then I've progressed, not like a lot, but you know, now I have like a tripod, and you know, I try to edit my videos. I am slowly learning how to be a better YouTuber. But again, this is just a hobby and this is just an outlet, and in no way would I ever think I'm gonna be a YouTuber professionally and whatever. But I did hit 200, and as of today, 201 subscribers, which I am thankful for every single person who has ever hit the subscribe button to me. I had a goal in 2018 to hit 200, so I was able to reach that goal, which I am so grateful and thankful that there are 201 people out there, not including my father, because he still doesn't understand what YouTube is and why I make these videos, but that watch me, because I don't think I'm that exciting, but I like sharing my random candle videos, my Stitch Fix unboxings, planners, random hauls that I get. I love sharing them with other people. And maybe it's because I'm an only child and, like I said, an introvert, that this has become my outlet to do those activities. So I think every single one of you guys that are a subscriber, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I'm also a very emotional person. So, oh my god, if there's an animal on TV, whether it's the SPCA commercial or like an Amazon commercial where they don't want the other ponies to play, like, I just bawl tears. I can't handle it. I'm like animals. I'm trying to think of like happy thoughts right now so I don't cry the stupid ass tears. So what are my goals for 2018? So I thought about this. I want to continue down the path of being healthier. I want to lose more weight. I've been on this weight loss journey since July, and I want to continue it. And but overall, it's not about the weight, it's just about the health. So I mean, overall, I keep saying overall, I'm generally a very healthy person, but I would like to become leaner. I'd like to become stronger. I would like to be able to run farther. So those are the kind of things that I'm talking about, not necessarily dropping, 10, 20, 30 pounds in addition to what I've already lost. So I want that as a goal. And then also just for me to continue striving to self-improvement. I would like to save more money. I am thinking about buying a house someday. I don't know, not really. But I don't know where my life's gonna go, so I don't know about that, but maybe just getting an apartment. I want to travel more. I would love to travel more. So I want to do that. That's a goal. And then, I'm happy. I don't want to say I'm not happy, but I would like to continue being in a better state of being happy. You know what I mean? And meet people and all that stuff. So, yeah. So those are my thoughts on my 2018 and what I'm looking forward to in 2019. I apologize that this video may have been kind of scattered brain. I actually had notes that I was reading off of because I wanted to have something prepared, and then I actually recorded this video 3 separate times and for whatever reason had to stop it. But that's it. If you liked this video or found any of the information helpful, please think about giving this video a thumbs up and subscribing. And I hope you have a really amazing year. I hope your 2018 was a good year, and I hope your 2019 is an even better one. And until next time, guys, I hope you guys all stay well. Bye!